that little 2-yard run. It's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. His first throw is an interception. Jermaine Pratt picks it. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Smith. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, Smith. Gets this one to Myers. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. This from 40 on the right hash. Carlson's kick is good. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. Hit almost as he caught it. Does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Up the middle, Blue. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Dak to the air here. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Remember in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Trying again, following the set. Hits him on the in route. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Third down, 1 yard to go. On the give, it's Blue. Trying to get this one outside, Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So the pass on that long 52-yard field goal attempt, they're going for it. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. He's got it. Complete to Pickett. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes throwing in the double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Okay, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. They're in practice. They're both quarterback and tight end. Went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
Second and 3 now. Third down run with Blue. Big gap up the middle. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Okay, way up here in the booth, can you smell it? Can you smell it? That running back is smelling the end zone. He gets him down there to the 2. You know he wants to finish it.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. Going in. We're going to 54. Line in. We're going to 54. Going to 54. Line in.
Handoff running left. It's Blue. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Cowboys pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. Get the fullback involved here. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, I'll be honest with you, Kate. They say that football is cyclical. Well, I sure hope we see the fullback come back. There's just something about that guy, something about that position. And he just showed you right there, going to get you a first down. They can be difference makers, too.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, Smith to throw. Throwing the out route complete. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
First and 10 from the 41. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he stopped at the 31-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
In a good spot here, second and inches. Straight ahead with Genty. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys out in front. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're moving it well, but now face a third and short. Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Vegas first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
All right, I'll set up now. First and 10. Genty from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. And they give here to Genty. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Throwing on third, Smith. Dumped off to his running back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Carlson's kick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Return starts at the 9. Juke the defender. They can't stop him. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down. Prescott now off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Give on second here to Blue. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, and they go right back to him. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Offense to the line for second down. Dak now from the gun. Prescott is hit. He lost the football. And the Raiders get to it. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That second and third level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to Genty. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jared Verse on the tackle.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Here we go.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he will not get there. They stop him at the line and come through to get the turnover on downs.
I think we are so preconditioned when a QB sneak is called, we think it's going to be a first down, right? Well, I think they expected him to get it too. But now they got to adjust in a hurry and get their defense out there to make a stand of their own.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Lou gets the handoff. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
First and 10 from the 41. Here's Dak. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
You know, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But when the veteran QB said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. You're at a premium in this league.
Blue running to the right. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. And it's the Cowboys facing a 3rd and 6. From the gun is Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down right along the 30. Well, it's 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
First and 10 now from the 30. They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Connect on first. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap. He'll give to Blue. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
The Raiders bringing out a couple extra defensive backs for 3rd down. They're in the dime. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And in for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. All right, so this solid first half continues for Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
That one splits the uprights, and the Cowboys grow their lead to 8. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
The lack of points, the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air, it's Smith. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun, Smith. Rookie Myers, and he's got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, Genty. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Thought for a second he might have had the 1st, but still a little bit of work to do here on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Smith. Completes, it's Myers. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
New set of downs for him at the 38. They give up the guns. It's Genty. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. About 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be 2nd down for him.
Brings up 2nd down.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. And that's completed right side. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Raiders leaving the offense out there. They want to add 2 more to that touchdown.
The Raiders will line up for the two-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. Chased out to his right. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Down two. They went for the tie right there, partner. But a game defense able to stop them and hang on to this narrow lead.
I don't hate that call, Kate. In fact, this is one of those gray areas. If it's the fourth quarter, that's absolutely the right decision. Third quarter, as I said, kind of a gray area where maybe you're chasing points. Either way, you're behind, and your defense now has to rise to the occasion.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with blue. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They'll run this with blue. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Working quickly here.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st down, here's Dak. That's caught. Here's Deuce Vaughn. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Prescott here from the gun. Completed to his running back. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Up the middle, blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
He's lucky to get back to the line. I think he knows it, too. That play was in trouble early with how well the defense, Kate, read it from the beginning. And he did his best just to get back and break even.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Dak to the air here. That throw behind his intended target. George Pickens, the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Vaughn running dead ahead. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. A 3rd down run with Blue. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
3rd and long, Prescott. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys push this to an 8-point game. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys push the lead to 2 scores now. Aubrey now to kick this one away. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. And off to Genty. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Giving this to Genty. Now that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
All right, Cowboys showing nickel set 3rd down.
Here we go, hey.
Now Smith. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, nickel has really become the base defense for so many teams in the league because the passing game has become so prevalent today. It really makes it so much more difficult to find an open throwing lane. It gives defenses a lot more speed on the back end to step in front of passes just like that.
Here we go.
The give now to Vaughn. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Off the play fake, it's Prescott. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. Ball in the left hash for this 41-yarder. Aubrey puts it through, and that grows their lead to 12.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. A play fake, now Smith to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Straight ahead with Genty. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 46. Throwing left side, Bowers has it. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
And the Cowboys bring a couple extra defensive backs out. 3rd down coming. Blitz coming for Smith. That's caught for the 1st. And they bring him down around the 34. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Real momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
At the 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Genty from the gun. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 49, flip it off, 49. No ball.
Smith dumps it off to his running back. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Put the body on the line for his team. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Middle.
First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Hey, here we go. 390%.
Throwing is Smith. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready.
From the gun, Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. If you want to make that tackle, force the 4th down, it took a great defensive effort to do it.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
Alert! 390%. Hey, alert!
Desperation time here. Throw caught by his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Double set. 390%.
Here's Genty. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Just 1 yard on the run. Still in good shape, though, with 2nd and goal from the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. He gets it again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Smith. On the move, headed right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Field goal doesn't move that needle, and they're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Finish it. No more. Finish it. Finish it. Touchdown.
Smith back to throw. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now within 1 score in the 4th. Brock Bowers the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for 1 more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Hold. Strike.
He's throwing for it. And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there, and they're not going to get 2.
Cowboys 24, Raiders 18.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Dak. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the gun is Prescott. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go, 40.
1st down, here's Dak. Out left, Lamb makes the ground. And they bring him down around the 34.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat, throw it right through your target's chest. This one, That one right there was the ladder. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Now the first... Oh, he lost the football! And the Raiders get to it! And they can't call a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
We're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. About 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be 2nd down for them.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Finds his fullback. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. Along the perimeter he goes, crossing the 45. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Raiders first.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Looking to throw, Smith. Jump off, caught by his back. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
Check 58. On. 13X. 13X.
And again, it's Smith. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Try getting that one to Brock Bowers. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenge this guy. In a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Catch left. Here we go. Finish it on. Close it.
He's back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Gets that money down. That 3rd down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders trail by 6. Down by 6, no choice but to go for this.
Here we go. Hey, it's a clip. Snowball.
Get out of here with the win,
Hey, go flip her up. Middle.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs.
The 50% hit rate on fourth down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Hits his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go.
A give to Vaughn out of the shotgun. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Gets the hands out. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Raiders loading up the secondary on 3rd down. Count them, 6 DBs on the field.
We got 47. We got 47.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. We'll take a pause now. We saw him get blasted at the end of that run, and he's in some distress following the play. Team personnel heading out to help him. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. Aubrey puts it through, and that'll make it a 2-score game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. When they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Smith setting the throw. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
There is not a route you throw as a quarterback where timing is more important than that outcut. If you are a millisecond late in this game, with the speed of these players, that ball is far and wide.
The clock has fallen into its final minutes. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey. Check 50, 390. 13 next.
Back to the air. It's Smith. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long.
Hey, it's the clip. 390%. No ball, no ball. Hey, alert. Hey, trio left.
To throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Here he is to throw. It's complete. This is Bowers. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10.
Alert. Hey, go flip her up.
Here's Smith. Hits him on the out route. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go. Hey. Strike.
Out of the gun. Here's Smith. Trying to push it deep downfield. Has it down close. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Now a big 2-point try coming for these Raiders.
The Raiders will run.
He is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Lee Cooker. And he'll only just stay out of his own end zone down at the 1. They've got less than 40 seconds to work with. Not impossible, but got to recover this kick. And this kick is brought in by the Cowboys, and that should be enough to secure them this win.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
Thank y'all for tuning in, man, to the Monday Night Football, man. on Friday night. Hit that like button, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. If you ain't watched the game, go check the replay. Excellent game for both teams. I mean, kind of both slow start, I think. Yeah, got a little bit more rolling as the second half came on. Geno Smith did good. He had a couple of throws on third down too that cost him the game. A couple of downs that could have been first downs, and he missed some throws. Prescott missed some throws as well. Both QBs threw an interception. But Prescott only threw 6 incomplete passes. You can't argue with that. 249. He started the game off with the one pick to start the game off the first drive. Kind of scared me. Thought about benching him, but we didn't. I never can tell how many rushes I'm doing with my other running backs. I swear I'm taking Vaughn out. I mean, I'm taking Blue out and I'm putting Vaughn in, but the other running backs are just giving me no production. 3 for -5, 1 for -1. We just gotta be able to push through that 16 through 60 yards. 1 touchdown, pretty good for the rookie. Pushing along. He's having some games where he's not getting 100 yards, but I mean, he's a rookie. You know what I'm saying? He's learning. Myers has 7 catches, 76 yards. Jacoby has some nice catches on multiple players. And Lamb had 86 yards, 5 catches, 1 TD. Pickens had 4 for 60. Vaughn 3 for 33. Blue 3 for 56. Spread the ball out nicely. Defense. First had 6 of 6 with 6 total tackles and 3 tackles for loss. I mean, I would say he did it. Let's see if he did it, folks. Let's see if the Javon Curse is now X Factor. Let's check it out for those who are still around. They're going to hit me with this music, though. Copyright protection. They know they is. Let's see if we did it, folks. It was a hard game. It's hard to get D-tackle shit. We got some Zeus gloves. Are you mad? Okay, you mad. And we got some people with some dough. I'll let them chill. Break out. Then we got it. 6 tackles, 2 tackles for loss. We got it. Tell me he got it, man. We got it. Just when I thought you couldn't get any better, way to set a good standard for everyone up front. Yeah. What? What? I thought he had what? What just happened? They said, what? Oh. So he got the X Factor and they had Hey. Thank you y'all for tuning in, man. I'll hit y'all up later. Y'all hit that notification bell so y'all don't miss it. And I promise tomorrow, man, we're gonna give you something different, man. We're gonna give you something, man. Plus we got a lot of off-season stuff going on. We're gonna show you a little snippet of that. So be tuned to catch some videos showing some moves and Texas A&M in the off-season and what went on in our season and expectations for the future. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like I said around here, man, 24/7, 365. Live, love, laugh, and learn. Peace.